Hey everybody, this is Split King Gamer. Welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon White 2. In the last part, we basically went up against Game Freak Nishino, showing off that rematch, and then heading back to Undella's Hound to face the Sinnoh champion Cynthia. So now we're continuing on Route 1 to essentially face off against more trainers, because there's an area we gotta get to. So here's our first opponent here of the video. I'm trying to set myself up right now, because I need to, like, make sure I'm all set, because I need to, because there's somewhere that we have to go to the west that I need to go to. I know I'm stalling, but, like, it's for a reason. Okay, she's the only other trainer here. Okay. Pokemon and people, and now you and I. Alright, so I just wasted a couple seconds and I could have better utilized that. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. Alright, so our first opponent of the video, Ace Trainer Shanae. Okay, she's starting off with Heatmore. Who do I have up to bat for? Okay, Braviary. Okay, so we are gonna kick things off with a Hone Claws. Alright, so we're gonna start off with, okay, Stockpile, okay. Alright, so we're just gonna have to keep using, so really nothing's really changed, so I'm just gonna set up with another Hone Claws until it attacks. So it's a good thing I didn't start off with Fly, because then that would have only done, like, less than half. So literally, its defense and my attack are still relatively the same, so we're just gonna have to go for a Brave Bird. But considering we're like 12 levels higher, it should be, yeah. I should have planned ahead on that. Okay, let's see. Alright, Umbreon's next, so we're going to keep Braviary in. And now I'm going to use Superpower, because 2 Hone Claws should make this a one-hit knockout. So I'm basically getting a lot more mileage out of it now. Alright. Alright, Umbreon is now out. Braviary is now level 79. Alright, Miss Magnus is next, so... Alright, Renucleus is 78. I'm gonna take a risk, because obviously Renucleus is at a type disadvantage against Miss Magnus. I'm honestly hoping and praying I'm faster, so I'm gonna... Okay. Okay, it's a good thing I didn't attack. It started out with Spite, so... Putting up a light screen in case, because knowing Ghost type... Okay, Growl is only going to work on physical moves, and Renucleus knows 0 physical moves. So that's a perfectly set up for 2 turns, and Miss Magnus is still standing. Okay, Psywave. And with the light screen up... Yeah. Alright, so that takes care of Shanae, I believe her name is. Alright, and Renucleus is now level 79. Yep, and that's it for Shanae. Pokemon and people. That's what this world is made up of. Alright, so... I think she's the only other trainer left on this route. I think Steelix is the only Pokemon that's level 78 right now. Everybody else is 79. Okay, there's 2 more trainers down this away. Yep, there's another ranger, and then there's a ranger over that way. I choose a move, and my Pokemon will do the move. In a moment, that move will reach your Pokemon. Alright, so our next opponent is Pokemon Ranger Audra. What kind of name is Audra? Okay, she's starting off with Wigglytuff, who's... Alright, we're sending in Steelix, so let us Earthquake and see how that goes. I don't know if it would matter, but you know what? I'll take the crits where I can. Steelix is now level 79. Alright, Vileplume's next, so we're gonna throw Renucleus in, since Vileplume is part poison. So we're gonna Psychic it in the face. Alright, and that's it for Vileplume. Right, and then her last Pokemon is Girafaring, which is only weak to dark types. So Electros is going to go in because it has a dark type move. So we're going to crunch and be slower while we're at it. And that's it for Audra. I lost, but during the battle we were connected, right? Depends on what we're connected with to. This berry may connect you and your Pokemon. Okay, another free Lumberry. Sweet. From today into tomorrow, people, Pokemon, and the world. They're all connected, you know? Okay, let me just see who has the most experience to burn right now. So let's see. 17,000. Okay, Braviary has the most experience to burn with 22,000. No, not that. Alright, so let's take on this other ranger. Alright, so let's take on this other ranger here. I'm not running now, but I usually barrel through as quickly as I can. Okay, so here, for our next opponent on this route, we are up against Pokemon Ranger Rick. Okay, Vigoroth is up first. Okay, so it's a good thing we have Braviary up out first since it knows a fighting type move. So we are just going to go for it. We're just going to go with Superpower right out of the gate. So now we're just going to take Vigoroth out. Alright, so Vigoroth is down for the count. Alright, Stantler is next, so we're gonna throw Serperior in. Alright. Fuck you! So we're just gonna have to go for it and go with Frenzy Plant. Alright, that takes care of Stantler. Oh, God, why do my eyes hurt so much? Alright, Victory Bell is the last Pokemon, so we're gonna throw Renucleus in. Alright, I think I've tried to use Victory Bell once before, but then I think because I caught, like, Parasect and Leaf Green, I wasn't able to, like, use it. Okay. Alright, and that's it for Victory Bell. You defeated Rick. I have not crossed the finish line of victory. No, you haven't. Alright, I'm going to use this little rest to give you this present. And we have another Lumberry. Run in cities and on mountain paths. Run and feel the world around you with your whole being. Alright. So that's the last trainer here on Route 1. So now we're just going to head west. Alright, so now we're on Route 17. So this is going to be a whole water area. So let's just see where we're at. Alright, everyone has a lot of experience to burn, but right now Braviary still has the most to burn. So let us heal up. Alright. So we're going to keep everything the same. So just want to make sure I'm heading off in the right direction. So we gotta continue to head west. Alright, here's our first trainer here on Route 17. Fishermen read the flow of water or the flow of battle. Of a battle. Okay, so you see, yeah, this is our first opponent in the area. We have Fisherman Leiden. Jeez. Okay, Feebas. Okay, I can live with Feebas. Honestly, I know Milotic's like a really good Pokemon, but I haven't really had an attempt to try to catch a Feebas, mostly because I know through the evolution method to get Milotic, it's kind of a pain in the ass, honestly, so like, it's not really like even worth it. And especially after going up against Cynthia's Milotic, it just makes Feebas look completely obsolete right now. Okay, now we have Finneon. The most bland, generic fish, water-type Pokemon that you can come across. Alright. You know what? We're just gonna overkill it with Brave Bird in case it decides to use Bounce again. Out of here. Alright. Alright, Lumineon, aka the other generic bland fish. This is perfect for Superior. Alright, so we're just gonna Leaf Blade it in the face, considering that it's 64 and we're now 79. It's really hard to believe that my Pokemon are now almost in the 80s range. It really kind of goes to show how long I've been playing this game now. And that's the end of Lydon. The flow of the battle. It's too wild to follow. Okay, so... Alright, there's a Pokeball over there. Alright, we found a blue shard. Let's just see where everyone's at right now. 18,000, 17,000, 12,000, 15,000, 8,000, 17,000. Okay, so Braviary still has the most experience to burn still. So, now we're going to continue on and we're going to head down here. Alright, so we're going to face this swimmer here. Room. All I do lately is grumble. Let's get ready to rumble! Alright, here we have Swimmer Jeffrey. Okay, Tentacool. Okay, that's perfectly fine. There have honestly been so many times I wanted to use, like, Tentacool. Like, I think originally I wanted to have it as, like, my water type for Pearl, but then I kind of replaced it with Golduck. And then I tried to have it for, like, my Soul Silver team, and then that didn't end up happening. I think finally I ended up using Tentacool in, like, my playthrough of X. Alright, Huntail. I believe that is the other water type, so let's throw Superior in. Alright. I just have to think about this carefully right now, so... We're gonna Leaf Blade it, and hopefully I don't need to do anything. Okay, yeah, it's a pure water type, so... And that's it for Jeffrey. Should I try to mumble I lost? Well, are you doing it underwater? Okay, so I want to try and figure... Okay, well, let's see what's in the water, because I'm pretty sure the only thing is... Yep, Frillish. I have not caught a Frillish. Okay, well, I think we're kind of really over-leveled, so let's just throw, let me just throw a Netball and see how that works, because it's a water ghost type, and the Netball is effective on water and bug types. And it doesn't work right out of the gate. Okay. Let's just throw another one. I'm just gonna keep chucking Netballs and... Wait, I heard it make a different sound. Because usually when I hear a different sound like that, it usually means that it will, like, work just like that. So now we have Frillish, finally. The floating Pokemon. If its Veil-like arms stun and wrap a foe, that foe will be dragged miles below the surface, never to return. Yeah, this is why I find Frillish, like, such a captivating Pokemon, as well as Jellicent. Like, it's just so captivating to me. Okay. Yep, this is the way that I wanted to go first. Alright, so we're going to take on this swimmer here. I learned all the good points on my Clamperl and Shelter by swimming with Pokemon. Okay, well, at least I know what Pokemon you have. Alright, so here we have Swimmer Ruth. course, since I know you just explained what your Pokemon world, you're gonna be really easy to beat here. So we're gonna Brave Bird. Hopefully take out Clamperl. Well, I mean, we should, because it's level 65, and we're almost level 80. Yeah, so we're just gonna throw in Electros just to spike things up. Alright, so now we're going to Thunderbolt Shelter in the face. Which, by the way, I never used a Shelter before until I played through Pokemon Scarlet. When I caught, like, a Shelter in, like, a Terra Cave as, like, a Dragon Terraform. What a fresh trainer. Really fresh. Okay, there's one trainer... Alright, we caught a Dive Ball, and there's one more trainer over here. Let's just heal up, and let's actually use... let's just use that weak-ass... God. Why is my eye twitching like this? Okay, so this is the next trainer on the water. If I just dangle this fishing line here, it looks like I'm doing something right. Truth is, I'm not doing a single thing. Well, now you're gonna battle me to get some experience in. Alright, so here is Fisherman Bucky. And he's starting off with Krabby. Alright, so we're gonna fly, get out of the way of whatever attack he's gonna throw at us. Okay, I didn't even pay attention to what attack he has because I was trying to figure out where to go. Alright, we took out Krabby, so that's his first Pokemon out. Alright, Quillfish is next. It's a water poison type, so Renucleus is gonna go in. So now we're gonna Psychic you in the face. I really do not understand how a level 64 Quillfish is faster than a level 79 Renucleus. Because for the longest time, Quillfish just sucked ever since Gen 2. Okay, so his last Pokemon's Kingler, so we're throwing in Superior. Alright, so we're gonna Leaf Blade it in the face, and hopefully this should be a one-hit knockout. Alright, so that's it for Kingler. And that's it for Bucky. I got caught up in it. Caught by my own bait. Okay, okay, so I have no choice. Okay, so... Alright, well now I see the female Frillish, which is even weaker than the last one I caught. Okay, we got away this time, so now we gotta go down to the bottom here. Yep. Okay. Okay, so I gotta go to the other side. And I just walked right into this trainer that literally came to me. I may have been a trainer for a very long time, but I haven't gotten rusty. Alright, so our next opponent we have here, we got Veteran Gina. Oh, it's a triple battle. Okay, Skarmory, Donphan, and Kingdra. Oh, shit. This is gonna be a problem. Okay, so I'm just gonna have to risk it and use Superpower on Skarmory. I'm gonna... do I want to... Okay, hold on. No, Superpower on Skarmory. Okay, no. Okay, we're gonna shift. And Steelix is gonna use Earthquake here, and then I am just gonna pray for my lucky stars. Okay, it's a good thing I switched because I knew Kingdra was going to shoot for Steelix, and knowing that Steelix's special defense is absolute crap. Okay, so I think Steelix should withstand that Earthquake. Yeah, because I knew that Steelix was going to be targeted by Kingdra. So now we're going to return the favor on Donphan. Didn't do anything, you... Okay. We're gonna superpower Skarmory. We're gonna Psychic Kingdra. Damn it! Okay, it used Agility this time. Okay, well it doesn't matter because Kingdra's almost out, so... Okay, Skarmory's using Swords Dance. Okay, so now we're gonna use Psychic, take out Kingdra, so that's at least one less thing I gotta worry about now. Why did I use Cut instead of Earthquake? Okay, we're just gonna fly and get out of the way of Skarmory's attacks, and I'm just gonna shift all my focus onto Skarmory from here on out. So now Bravery's weakened, so I gotta avoid every and all attacks. Alright, that takes care of Skarmory, so Skarmory's out now. Just go down. Alright, Donphan's out. Okay, that was a lot more stressful than the last time. And that's it for Veteran Gina. I couldn't battle the way I pictured it in my head. Alright, so that was a close one. So that is the first... So now we gotta heal everybody up because that took a lot out of everybody. Okay, so Braviary's gonna need healing. Steelix is definitely gonna need healing. And then Renucleus needs healing. Everybody else should be set. Alright, so I'm gonna save, and in the next part, we're gonna continue on Route 17 and just hopefully continue to, well, navigate the area. I'll see you guys in the next part. Bye.